Right. Where's the
Alright, I'm sorry, y'all.
man?
I'm sorry. You know they be time farming me and shit. Like that's my fault.
Child,
Baby,
how you
sorry.
doing, Shaw?
They be time farming you. They be
Yeah, I don't know if that's true,
like,
Shaw, bro.
chat. Y'all dad gotta stop time farming this shit though. It did get to a point. It's like, bro, stop fucking time farming. Maybe we can get to the
Yeah,
segment
yeah.
and get this shit done.
We did
Okay,
that.
So we're relying on our own chat, Shaw, bro. Come on, man.
So we're lying now.
I'm
That's
not
right.
doing that,
It's
bro.
our fault again.
First of all, I
Okay,
want to say,
Caliber,
what's
it's been
good,
so long,
Sean?
baby.
Welcome
Yo,
to the
what's up?
Spectrum.
How you been, man?
Yeah, bro, I've been literally. That's it.
You've been. Hey, it's okay.
I've been.
Yeah. I know.
We got
I know.
guard in here too. Guard, you're a little
Better?
booty.
I'm good, boys. Good. What?
Yeah. Guys, I feel like I feel like I'm scared. I'm nervous.
It's
You guys
all
like
good.
make me nervous.
No,
No,
it's
Shaw,
not.
Energy, that
It's
masculine
all
energy
good.
that y'all give
Oh,
off.
thank you,
Nah,
Shaw.
good. You should be. You should be.
Yeah.
You should be nervous.
It's gonna be a 10, Shaw. I can tell you that right now. We may make you do like 100 push-ups here. We make people do workouts
That's
here.
just not happening.
No, that's happening. We're all doing it, by the way. We're all doing it. Yep.
He's don't believe him.
It's gonna happen,
All
bro.
right, yo, Verm, what were we gonna say? You were gonna say something before we started?
All right. Shaw, welcome to the Spectrum Podcast.
Yes.
How you doing, bro? How's your day been?
Wait, the what podcast?
Spectrum
The
Podcast.
Spectrum
The
Podcast.
Spectrum Podcast.
All right, man.
The Spectrum podcast.
Yeah.
You're on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Come on, man.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah. No, welcome in. I'm excited.
Shaw will beat your ass in Siege.
Don't be Wi-Fi.
Holy
Yo, yeah,
shit.
Shaw, I ain't gonna lie,
Shaw,
bro.
you
Don't be
teleported right
Wi-Fi,
now, bro.
You
You're
can't make scam calls on
teleporting
that
game.
type of Wi-Fi.
Oh my
You can't make
God.
scam calls on that Wi-Fi.
Am I lagging? Yo, guys, am I
Yes,
lagging?
bro.
Am I good?
Yo,
Yeah.
you're teleporting, bro. Okay. Good now. You're
Am
good
I
now.
not
You're
good?
good
Am
now.
I-
You're
am I-
good. You're
am I
good. You're
still
good. You're
lagging?
good. You're good now.
Yeah,
You're
you
good.
good, you
Okay.
good,
You're
you
good.
good.
You're good now.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, you're good.
Yo, bro.
First of all, I want you to
Let
introduce
to him,
yourself
bro.
how you
Shaw
want somebody
would
to
never
introduce you.
beat me and fucking R6 ever. I'm being so for real.
Me. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know me is Shaw. I go by Shaw. Shaw so tweaky, whatever you want to call me. All these things. Indian, handsome, 6'2". I would say I'm pretty buff for the most part. You feel me? Get the ladies. Shit. I feel like a Riz master. Whatever you want to call me. You feel me? Someone who pushes himself to the absolute limits.
Fair enough. Okay, I just want to test
So
something.
you want someone to introduce you with a whole bunch of lies.
Like why?
Yo,
Like,
bro.
why you need to lie?
Hold on, wait, yeah.
That's real shit.
I just realized we have someone who is actually 6'2" in caliber. Both of y'all stand up. Sean Caliber, stand up right now.
I think you're forgetting me, bro, Rizzy. You're
Okay.
forgetting me, bro.
Think I'm fucking scared? Are you crazy? Look at
Let's
me.
see this shit, bro. Yeah, Shaw, bro. I'm being so for you're at least like 5'2", 5'3", maybe, if we're being for real.
He grabbed the camera.
I'm not 5. No. This is what y'all gonna do. I'm not 5'3". I'm not 5'1".
Shaw, I saw a photo of you, bro.
No.
Shaw, I saw a photo of you, bro. It's actually insane, bro. You were. I'm not gonna lie,
It's
bro.
not looking too good for you, right
I don't know if it was
Like,
the
why
angle
everybody
or
think I'm
not.
so short, bruh?
Yo,
It's the
listen, bro,
angle,
but it's
it's
okay. You're a
the
short kid.
diameter
You're a
of the
short kid.
Max, you
It's okay. I don't
5'2",
mind.
look at me.
Yeah,
I'm
you're good,
5'10", bro. What are you
It's fine,
talking
bro.
about,
You're
bro?
a king.
I'm tall.
Exactly,
I'll
you're a
for
king.
you,
That's
by
all
the
that
way. No,
matters,
you
bro.
would not. Like, bro.
I think he's no, it's not. I think he's speaking up.
GG's, bro. Yep.
Max has a 5 foot on good day. with
Bro,
shoes
I'm
on.
not 5
Hey, bro,
fucking
they
foot,
on
bro.
the-
I'm like
Max is
5'10", bro.
5 feet on a good day with
I'm
shoes
not
on. Are we
short. Oh, bro. Yeah, I can't.
Max
All
is
right,
probably
actually,
Fine.
real shit.
I'm not short either.
Oh my god, bro.
You know what, bro? Real shit. Let's get right into it. All right, we're
Right,
getting
come on,
right
let's
into
get
it.
right
Right
into
into
it,
the
bro.
real
Come
shit
on.
right here.
Let's do it. We
Yo,
do got. Hey,
Shaw,
there's dream content as well.
Yes,
coming
Pepper.
out
Yes,
soon,
I am.
so-
Sam, I'm taller than you. Okay. You're not 6. You're not
When?
over
Is
6.
it
You're not over
supposed to be
5'10",
like
bro.
No. It's today.
Oh, GG's.
Oh, Caliber's
He
GG.
said, "Oh,
Yeah.
GG."
I just
Alright,
Yeah,
actually-
you're fucking good,
actually-
bro. I'm not gonna
No,
lie,
alright,
bro.
let's get
Yeah,
right
W
into
stream.
it.
Appreciate you
No,
chopping.
no, no,
no.
We gonna chop it for Shelly.
I just want to say, you know everyone here, Shaw, right? If you don't know everyone, Shaw, I want you to get to know him.
Of course.
In case you don't know him.
Of course, I know everyone.
Yeah,
I know
bet,
Guard.
bet.
You feel what I'm saying? Guard, very handsome, masculine. You can just see it in his face. Look at him. Look at him. He's just fucking sexy and shit. Yeah, and he's buff. And he hits
Yo,
the
Lynn,
gym and
you're
shit.
good.
Caliber. You know what I'm saying? Also known as Neon. You feel me? Neon's brother. For me, older brother and shit. So. Caliber,
Bro,
so good
my
there.
hair isn't even
Max
dyed no
Dom.
more, bro. My hair is literally not even dyed no more.
Yeah, you're his older brother. And then we got Max Dom. You feel me? Also, you know what I'm saying? 5'1", Mini Pekka.
Oh
is
wow,
the
Mini
jam.
Pekka, yo,
He's
you
the
can't be saying that,
most
Shaw.
challenging
You
shit.
cannot
And then
be
you
saying
have-
that, bro.
And then you have 10
Pekka?
books. You have whatever his name is. Can you name 10 books, guy? So it's like, bro, this is a crazy lineup. I'm actually very excited.
Hey,
Bro, this
bro.
shit game.
We're glad to have you here, bro. We tried to get you in last
Alright,
week.
yo.
I'm glad to have you here now, bro.
I'm
we're gonna
low-key
get-
6'7".
listen,
No,
we're
you're
gonna get-
not.
We're gonna get right into
No,
it.
you're
bro.
not.
First things first.
Yeah.
And some of these questions, you know, some of these questions sometimes they could get a little on the personal level, right? So first things first, we're starting off Flight. What made you start streaming?
What made me start streaming? You know, I always
Yeah.
knew I was a weird ass fucking guy. You feel me? Since I started my journey, since I was a young person, I knew I was a fucking tweaker. I knew I was tweaky. I knew I was weird. I knew I would do weird things. But I think the biggest thing that always held me back was just like being insecure and scared of what people thought about me, right? Throughout my entire life, right? You know what I'm saying? Even to this day where it's like certain specific people, like what would they think about me? It was like that was a fear for everybody, right? It was just like, for me, that was like a constant fear of me being like, fuck, like what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? And I've always like grew up watching creators and I'm like, oh fuck, like I really fuck with all these
Yo, what's the
creators.
word, Mizzy?
I
Why
really
is it your
watch
first
a lot
time
of,
chat?
Dashy,
We're all
and a lot
nutting
of
here.
shit.
Mizzy,
Oh, my
we're all
chocolate
nutting here,
milky with a
Mizzy.
fuck
We're all
stuff.
doing
I
it,
appreciate
Mizzy.
you so
We're
much.
all doing it.
Oh.
We're all, god damn!
Yeah, I grew up watching all these creators and
Fucking
shit. You know what I mean?
hell.
And I always wanted.
How's
to
your
be
day
different
going,
in
Mizzy?
some way. I knew my personality was always different, and I started to know that, and it's to this day right now that I had like this weird type of influence. It's like I didn't never thought I had influence until I started to infect people. Like it was just like whatever I did or whatever kind of like weird habits or whatever things I did, like weird things I would say, people would start saying it. And I saw that since I was growing up, since like middle school. And I remember Fortnite had came out and I would just live stream on YouTube Fortnite and do all this shit and do all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, and I just wanted to take it to another level, but I was always scared. I was always scared to do too much weird shit because I was like, I don't know about all that, until it got to a point where a lot of life shit had happened. Years went down the line, and I was just like, fuck it, take the risk, send it all. And then the Kai Cenat University streamer thing had dropped, and that was really the spark of this entire journey. And I was like, this time I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna give it my absolute all. And we still on the run right now. Dealing with a lot of shit, but the confidence is there. I built up my confidence, and I was just fake the whole time as far as like
I like this,
having
bro. I
fake
like
confidence.
fucking Shaw,
Like, I was
bro.
always
Fucking
scared, I was always nervous.
yapper.
I still am to
Siege
this day.
after, maybe,
Anything I do, for the
maybe.
first time especially, I'm always scared. I'm always nervous. You feel me?
How you
I'm
doing,
jumping into
Pyro?
something, but once I do it, I'm just like right in, or I'm right there. You feel me? You get those like little butterfly in your stomach feeling, or you get that pit stomach feeling.
Mhm.
You're like, fuck, like
Yeah.
I don't really want to do this.
Yep.
But then you still do it anyways, and then after
Yeah,
you
take
feel
that leap. You
accomplished,
took
you're
that
like,
leap.
damn, I
That's
can't believe I
facts.
just did that. You take that leap,
Wow.
and then boom, and I've only been building that every day, and I feel like I was able.
What's
to
good,
really break
Aaron? How
other
you
people out
doing,
of their
Aaron?
shell.
What's good? Wait, did I not
because
just
of
see your message?
me
Oh,
doing it
dang, I'm
myself.
late. It's all good,
That's
Aaron. At
what
least you're still. At least you're here.
No,
Nice
that's
you
lovely.
guys
That's
to
lovely.
say. You
And
just
That's
listen to
lovely.
the
who
music
would
in
you
the
say
background.
is
What? There's no
content
music in the
creator
background.
that inspired you
What?
the most? Inspired your content the most?
You give a second. Wait.
don't do
Hold.
chat.
Yeah, hold. Oh, there.
Joshua?
Yep.
You got-
Go ahead.
I said, who would you say is-
who really inspiring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about this shit. I was really thinking about it because I didn't really grow up on streamers. Like I still to this day don't really watch the big streamers like that. I really grew up on YouTube side of things. That's
Same.
where my influence all came from. And
Yeah,
I would
me
say
too.
when I was younger, a big part of my life was Dashy Games. That's who I really watched. A lot of my humor really came from Dashy. You know, those little funny things and looking at the camera awkwardly, like whatever the case may be. It was a lot from Dashy, a lot of his humor, and I fucking loved him so much, right? And I'll say as I got older, a big one for me became Flight Reacts. Right, so Flight became one of the big ones for me as I was getting older, and I was like, damn, like I really like fuck with this style, and whatever the case may be, and yeah, I don't know. I think those two would probably be my biggest. Looking back at my like journey, I'd be like, because a lot of like weird things that I do, weird habits, are from those two. It's like a mix almost. A lot of it was from
That's
Dashy.
crazy.
Like growing up, I took a lot of the habits, and then, you know what I'm saying, Flight.
That's crazy because I was literally gonna ask you if because you
Yo.
mentioned Dashy, so I was gonna
Chat,
ask
I got a
if
question,
Dashy was
bro.
one of,
I'm
like,
waiting
your
for my
bigger
opportunity,
inspirations
bro.
because,
I'm
bro,
waiting for my
literally,
opportunity to ask the question.
I
want
grew
to
up
know,
on
bro.
Dashy too, bro. I love
wanna
watching
know.
Dashy, bro. Funniest motherfucker on YouTube to like exist to this day, at least for me, in my opinion. So I see a lot of that in you, like the whole like, cause you know he's a very loud person in his videos.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
very loud in
I'm
energized.
looking at
those
Lady
moments,
Pate's messages
you
and it's
said,
just
where he,
fucking
like,
making me
looks in the camera, he,
laugh,
like, makes
bro.
it funny. He has
Like,
those,
bro, I look over and she
energized
say some
moments.
dumb
I
shit,
used to
bro.
love those fucking skits he did. The skits he did were like my favorite, bro. So I was literally gonna ask you if those were like, if that was your biggest inspiration, because I literally see a lot of that in you, in what you do, and I think that's why I enjoyed watching you so much when I first found
Chop
you.
down 44 is just not true, bro.
Do you feel like
my neighbors
to
just
this
fucking
day-
died? Yo, are you
do you
dead
feel
ass?
like to
RP
this
to the
day,
neighbors, bro. Rest in
you're
peace,
still
bro.
like
Damn.
learning stuff about yourself?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't think there's ever gonna get to a point in my life where I'm not learning things about myself. And that's for anybody.
Mhm.
In life, as you go through your experiences, you're only learning new experiences, right? For me, it's just like constantly every year I feel like I'm changing into a whole new person. And for me, I feel like my trajectory has only been up, right? Some people they like go up and like crash hard. It's like there's times where it's like roller coasters, of course, but it's like the trajectory for the most part is up, right? It's like going up, down, and then up higher, and then down, and then up higher every single time. And I'm learning new skills and new experiences and new life lessons that I can take with me and help other people learn as well. You feel me?
We asked, of course, who was the content creator that inspired you the most. But now I want to ask: is there a certain person in your
Who's a
life,
good boy?
or a certain quote they told you that has inspired you,
Pyro.
that has kept you going?
Pyro.
This
Pyro, stop, bro. Make me feel something, Pyro.
Wait, hold on. Someone asked, by the way, who's the host? Or you guys all hosted? You guys
All of
hosted?
us.
we were all hosting.
Yeah,
Alright,
all of
so-
us.
Yeah,
If we had
all
if you,
both.
if you had to ask who's the most useless, we'd say Max.
Yo, fuck up,
But that's
you
besides the
dick
point.
riding, bro. You meat
Max
munching,
just
bro.
stands here.
Stop
You haven't
meat
noticed he
munching,
kinda
bro.
stands here
Stop
like
meat
five
munching.
seconds. They're all
Yo,
hoes.
bro,
Doesn't
I
really
can't,
talk.
bro. Oh
You know what I
my
mean?
god, bro. Yo, bro. All right. No,
So
no, no,
I
no.
wrote, yeah. So you would say
No.
who keeps me going to right now?
Yeah, just a person, not a content creator, just a person in your life. Other than Tani, of course.
Yeah, you're actually you're.
Yo, bro. Why didn't my redeem not play? It did. It
Tani is a
did.
big person
It did.
that
It did,
keeps me
Pyro.
going
It was
for
just
sure.
very quiet. That's why.
But I don't think I would say
Damn, you.
I have a person that keeps me going, and I'll say the reason for that is because even when every person has told me to do something this way or to stop something in this way or to do this or do that, at the end of the day, the decision came on me. So there was no
So it's
like
yourself.
person that really pushed me. Like when I was about to quit,
The person
it
is
was the
yourself.
first. There's a lot of shit that happened. It's myself, right? And there was a lot of people. I was literally to the verge of I was literally going to stop streaming for at least a few weeks. You know, take a good ass break, and I had the realization and awakening myself. No matter how many people put thoughts in my brain to not do it, I didn't wake up until I had the wake up call. No one could wake me up. Only I could do it myself. And I feel like that
Sure.
that is the lesson for anything though. Only you can pick yourself up and do it yourself. No matter how many times someone might say it to you, it's not going to change until you get your ass up and do it. So
That's
I
a
would say it
fact.
is myself. Of course, there's always people helping and pushing me and keeping the mind right. But once you get to that point where you're completely shut down and just dead inside, no matter what people can do, they can ease it. They can help you as much as they can, but only you can really activate your spark back up. It's only you. So
That's a fact. I want to salute you. Go ahead.
Do you feel like
Oh, hold on now.
do you feel
Wait.
like you said you don't really have anybody that keeps you going? Do you feel like the reason that you keep going is because
my
you
God.
realize like
Yo,
how do I say
am
it? You realize like what type of influence you have on people right now?
Yeah.
yes, I think it's not even for that. It's like first of all, I'm too deep in. I've done too much. I put in too much effort. I put in too much work, and at the end of the day, I fucking love this. It's not like oh, I'm just like doing it for the people and doing. Of course, that's a big part of it, but like I love doing content, right? And there was at a point in my life where I feel like I had lost everything but this, right? And I was at a point where I was gonna let myself lose it. Like I was letting myself, it was my decision to lose one of the main things that literally made me the person I am today. Without content, there would be no energy like this because I was always scared to bring it out. You know, there would be nothing like this. Content brought it out. So why would I want to switch the person I am today if it wasn't for content? And I think that really woke me up and it was like, yo, you've only been a better and better and better person because of content creation. Why do you want to lose this shit? You know what I mean? And I think that's what really like kept me going and was like, yo, I can't stop. You feel me? Because you feel me? At times where like, okay, I can't. If I give up on myself, I'm not gonna give up on them. But what if you give up on everything, right? Like, there's gonna be a point in time where you just like, I'm fucked. Then you gotta realize why you even started in the first place. You know, then those real thoughts come in. Like, why did I put this much time in the first place? Why did I do any of this? Why did I do any of that? And then you'll really have an awakening, or you'll give up. There's one or the other. And Most give up. That's why most content creators will never make it.
Mhm.
Most will quit. It's too hard, too much on the mind. But if you do have a life changing moment and you continue going, even when there's no signs pointing that you should be going right now, it should be saying, hey, maybe you should take the break, and you continue pushing through that. That's gonna be a sign where you're like, maybe I am born for this shit.
That's a fact. I want to salute you on definitely your success doing streaming because I remember when it was you, Flash, and Coop. That's around the time I seen you off of Coop, and I came in. I remember you guys doing applications for the group. I forget what was it called. I think it was called Vision. I think that's what it was called.
Vision.
And I remember you
Yeah.
was at you was like 500 followers, 300. You ain't have that much followers. I've been in your streams and see you just grow so fast, bro. So I want to salute you on that because I ain't gonna lie, you definitely consistent as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate that for real. And I think again, bro, and it's like the sad reality of it, bro, like to do what you're doing, to do this, like to take it to those levels, like bro, I ain't gonna lie, like you're gonna be looked at like a loser on some shit. Like you might be like, no, bro, I'm telling you right now, I haven't hung out with friends and shit in 4 months. I've been in my room like grinding, like doing this shit. Like the only time is like IRL with the homies, but it's still streaming. Like there's no like outside of streaming. My mind is like consumed in this, right? Um, it never like leaves it. And anything else I do in my life, I'm going to the gym, it's building my mind, building my body, and giving me ideas to come back and do it for content. Like everything leads back into my content. It's all like a big circle that leads back into here. And I think when you come in with that mindset where it's like, yo, I'm dead ass giving it my absolute all, you're gonna lose a lot of things. You're gonna sacrifice a lot, family relationship, friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be, because this is all you want. This is what your dreams are. This is what you're chasing for. And I feel like I already had put that in my head that this is all I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you gotta
And
be
I
the
feel
loser.
like
Yeah.
I feel like when you do put that in your head, there it does come a line where you cross the line of being delusional. I feel
Yeah, I'm
like,
about to say
at least from the surface level, you're showing to your fans. I feel like you've done a good job at not passing that line. I feel like I know you're still giving a lot of attention to streaming, but that can be really also unhealthy at times. And we've seen that recently with what happened, of course. But and hey, as Guard said, I salute you, bro. You still kept going and you're still going, and you still stream consistently. You still stream for long periods of time, albeit you do time farm a lot, but you do stream for long periods of time. So hey, bro, good job on that.
For sure. And I'll be honest, it's not like what I'm saying is I give it my absolute all and I'll sacrifice everything. There are some things like for me, like as you grow up, bro, you grow up, right? And for me, like as I was getting older, I remember a few years back, right? And this is more like recent stuff I think about. It's like a few years back, like if someone asked me, yo, like is it streaming or is it having a family or is it this or relationships and this? I would be like, oh, fuck all of that. I'm going full in on streaming. Like fuck everything else. You know what I'm saying? But like as I was in the game and as I'm doing this shit, it's like I value some things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I want to have a family. I want to be a fucking father. You feel what I'm saying? While still doing this shit, while still doing that. So it's like you still like grow and you have to basically you have to prioritize the things that you really want, right? So if it's like you want like your relationship to work out and you're streaming and your family, like you have to like almost choose which one you're prioritizing more than other. Because if it is something that you really want, you will make time for it. There's no excuse. You will always make time for the things you want. That is just 100% a fact. You know what I mean? So you just have to choose basically, you know. And I feel like I've chosen, and maybe that's why I've lost a lot of friendship outside, because at the end of the day I feel like a real friend should know that, hey, a real friend will let you do what you need to do, all that grind, all that work, and they'll still be there waiting for you years down the line. And that's what a real friend is. You feel me? They'll understand that shit. And if they're not, then maybe they shouldn't have been there in the first place. So
I agree
And while we're on the
100%. I feel
topic
like
of,
Real shit. Some real
oh sorry,
shit.
I I feel like you should be able to tell somebody who you call your friend anything. You should feel comfortable to tell them anything at all, whatever it is. And if they are a real friend, then they would understand whatever it is you got to tell them. And it's like you said, if they don't and things go left or things go sideways, then maybe that's just God's way of telling you that that person is just not meant to be in your life. So for you, you really put streaming on the front line of everything. You've really put it in front. You've really been grinding, and all the friends that you've lost, I feel like that was just God's way of basically saying that those friends are not meant to be there when you do make it. It's not going to be a matter of if, it's when. just because you've been working so hard and you put in enough work in something that you really love and you really enjoy doing. It's something that's really just gonna take off. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Um,
Yeah, no,
earlier you also
100%.
mentioned earlier you also mentioned that you learn stuff about yourself like every year. So that kind of like brought me to my next question, which was, how do you feel like you're different than yourself from last year?
Oh, great fucking question. It's funny I can actually answer this easily because it happened months ago. I think, or I'll say like a month, maybe 2 months, but I would say one of the biggest things that really I never used to do, and it was a big mental thing for me as well. You feel me? I'm gonna take a nap. All right, go to sleep, man. Have fun. Thank you so much for coming in. I would say a big like thing for me that I never had unlocked until this thing was my whole emotional side of things. As far as just like me telling somebody every like, it's almost like you're like opening up to someone. I've never truly opened up to any person in my entire life until a few months ago. Like that was never even a thing. Never in my entire life. And I feel like when I did that shit, I think that really gave me a whole new perspective in life. Like it was like, whoa, like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because I've never had that. All my emotions are really trapped in, but when you can share that with someone, right? If it's a best friend, if it's a girlfriend, if it's a family member, whatever the case may be, right? It really gives you like, damn, like what the fuck? Because most people are scared. They don't want to do that because they don't. First of all, I have a lot of trust issues. I don't trust anyone. That was the biggest thing, right? A lot of people have done me wrong, so it's like for me to even do that is a big step. And I think when I did do that, it got a lot of things off my chest that needed to get off my chest, and it cleared my mind to a whole new level and gave me like new ideas and new concepts that I could bring in and stuff like that. But it wasn't there before because my mind was always worried about, oh, someone's gonna use this against me, right? And it's like you don't know, even today, like you don't know if that person can use it against you, whoever you tell it to, right? You never know that. But at the end of the day, life is about risks and chances, and if you don't take that risk and that chance, you won't know. But for me, when I did do that, it did open up my mind to a whole new thing, and it made me learn a lot of things and a lot of experiences that I would have never had before.
Give you time
So
to
it would have been
think.
like my emotional side. Yeah, and the biggest thing for me is I streamed like 250 something days. Like I finally opened up on my 180th day. That was 180 days in. I finally did a serious stream sitting down. Before that, even when the worst days that possibly could happen, I'm completely bullshitting to the camera. But the 180th stream, I finally had the courage to open up on stream, which I had never done before. So.
I feel like
And
that's too. Go ahead. What you was gonna say? Go ahead. You said.
do you regret doing that in any capacity, or are you glad you did that? I'm saying both videos. First of all, when you said the truth, and second of all, when you actually exposed what you meant. Do you regret any of that, or are you glad you did that?
I've done another video before that. So there's been like 3 or 4 videos of that now. Um, I don't regret any decision I've ever done in my entire life because if you regret any decisions, then you wouldn't be the man you are right now or the woman you are. So there's no way I would do any of those. I think all the decisions I've made happened for a reason, even if it was bad or it was good. They got me to the point I am right now. And I think without that, if you take something back, you feel me, you regret a decision, then you wouldn't be where you are. Each decision, each experience, everything happens for a reason. It's not just a coincidence. The universe is giving you signs, and I feel like that's why I did everything I did. So
I
I don't
feel
regret shit.
like I feel like you. I feel like that's another thing. I feel like with your community, you should always want to be real with them or what's going on because that's what makes you different, and your community really fuck with you because they it makes you understand that you're them too, like you're human. So I feel like you should be able to do that and be honest with your community. So that's good that you did that though, for sure. Because that's how I am
Yep.
with mine.
Yes, sir.
I got,
Yes, sir.
And
I
I
got
want
a
to
If you
question,
ask.
feel if
sir.
you
I
cannot
got a
trust
question,
your
Sean.
people, then
My question is,
okay,
so
go ahead.
everybody has negative thoughts and shit. You get me? I wanted to ask, how do you deal with those negative thoughts? Not the streaming aspect, just like personal wise. How will you deal with those negative thoughts?
You find ways to have therapy. Find your therapy. What is your
Mm,
therapy? What are things that you like to do that kind of clear your head? For me, it was the gym. For me, it was my person. You feel me?
mm,
Therapy, my person. Speaking of my person, going to the gym. You feel me? Maybe that could be writing in your journal, right? Doing the journal stuff, writing in this, writing whatever the case may be. Using therapy to clear your head in different ways. And that was the way I got to clear my head a lot of the times. It was either talking about it, it was either working out, or it was either writing in my journal. It was ways to basically clear my head and do the shit like that. So,
okay. And another question I have as well is
yeah.
another question. Hold on, let me think a bit. Um, wait. Oh, someone go ahead. Fuck. I lost that bit. Wait.
I was gonna ask.
Okay.
You said you've done everything individually. You've gotten like when you needed a push, you got that by yourself, of course. But I just wanted to ask, was there a single piece of advice anybody has given you that's kept you going, either in streaming or in life, whichever one you want to answer?
Yeah, I think well, there's one that I feel like I kind of came up with my own. It's just like a few quotes. It's just like for me, it was like you never know who you might meet, so you might as well meet everyone. You feel me? And with that is basically like you don't know, you might meet someone down the line, like a month or two from now, if you just continue meeting people, and that person might be in your life for the next for forever, the rest of your life. And if you didn't do that, you feel me, that would have never happened, and they could have just changed your life by saying a few words. You know what I mean? And I feel like the other one is like don't lose yourself. And I think with that resonated with me because it was like there's been times I've always lost myself, and it's just like don't lose yourself in whatever you're doing. Don't get too hyper. Don't get too greedy. Don't get too jealous. Don't get too envious. Don't get too much of any of this. Don't lose yourself in whatever you're doing. Find peace in yourself. You feel me? Pray to God, whatever it is. Go to the gym, whatever the case may be, whatever it is for you. Do that, and find that peace in yourself. You feel me? So you don't lose it completely.
Okay.
That really is what helped me a lot.
I feel like
Go ahead, Gar.
I said
Shit.
I feel like
Tickets are about to be out in 30 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna have to take a quick intermission in a second.
but no, I feel like
Go ahead though.
I feel this for everybody in the podcast. I said everybody here. I feel like if you ever have a doubt in your mind of doing something, streaming, go be on stream. If you ever have a doubt, just remember it's what you're doing is bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, it's gonna be bigger than you because at the end of the day, if you're building a community, because obviously you're making people sometimes have in life they have no one to watch or they come watch and support you. They obviously you're entertaining to them or sometimes you help people in life. So just remember it's always bigger than you. That's all I wanted to say type shit.
Okay. And Shaw,
Okay.
my other question.
Alright,
Hey, you
y'all.
got one more, or you
Yes.
have to intermission?
Hold that.
I got you.
Hold that. Hold that.
Hold that thought,
question.
'cause the
No, I'll be
badges
right
just came
back.
out.
Let me
Oh,
hold
yeah,
that
he
thought.
came
The
out.
badges just came out. Let me handle this. I'm gonna do Defin really quick, okay?
I don't remember my question.
Holy
No, I do.
time farm.
What's good, Shaw?
Damn, bro.
The legend doing what he does best.
Time farming, bro. I'm telling you, this
I
guy-
gotta
I'm
learn from
going.
him. I gotta learn
Alright,
from
don't
Shaw.
get mad at me. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen. Hold on. You just said you will always figure it out. Okay. You know what I mean. Yes, I'm off. First of all, I want to apologize for my time farming. I thought I was about to get premium right there. Oh man, I had me really like upset. So we got it, and then we gotta figure out what to do with the other ticket. So yeah, we had to end up getting two.
Just figure out if someone else is
But yeah.
going and see if they have a ticket.
That's what I'm saying. Either that or refund it from someone else. So we'll figure it out. So fuck it. We got it. That's all I cared about. We fucking got
I
it.
hope you know I got a whole plate of food and I ate it before you got back.
Are you serious? Never.
Yeah, like, bro, lock in.
Alright, are we ready?
Okay, Shaw. I had a
Alright, we're
question.
ready. I'm back. I'm sorry.
back
Apologies
in
for the
motion?
delay.
I had a question.
Got you.
Go ahead.
To get us back in. Let's have a question. You've been streaming for a bit
Yes.
now. Where did the gay aspect come from?
Um,
Where did the Shaw
Yeah,
effect
dude.
start kicking in?
I don't know when. I've always knew I had an influence like that. You feel what I'm saying?
you always
I
knew you were
always knew
gay.
I had an influence. I always knew I had influence and shit like that. Like I would always do some fuck shit. But I think it really happened when I was like in the game of content, and I slowly. It was really I mean, Caliber. I feel like Caliber knows like Flash. Flash used to be around. I think I was hanging around too much gay, and it like rubbed off on me a little bit. But I was able to control it, if that makes sense. So it was like I was around the gay environment a lot, and a lot of people were doing gay shit, and I already did zesty shit, but like I took it to levels. And on top of that, I would see a lot of content stuff that was like zesty and it was funny to me. So I was like, oh, I'll incorporate that in my game, and then now I have like a good balance of it. So it's not overly in your throat that I'm zesty and gay, but I throw it in.
Wait.
Mix.
All right. So how do you feel? Sorry,
I
Cap.
just-
Before we go. Shaw, how do you feel that you're influencing little boys to be gay?
What?
The Shaw effect is real.
whoa,
Just so you know, me and Timmy
No.
Timmy are victims. The Shaw effect is real. Max is a victim. He's becoming a victim.
Listen, first of all, I just want to say I did not influence anyone to become gay. I'm just being okay. So if you guys are taking that gay stuff, because listen, I spit a lot of game, even in this podcast earlier. I was spitting a lot of game. So it depends what you're taking away from me. So if you take away the gay, then you take away the gay, or you can take away the life-changing, life-altering experiences that I'm telling y'all.
I feel like if you take away the gay, I feel like that just says a lot about a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I feel like if you have to
You
strip
can't-
away an aspect from a streamer to take what you want, then that means that's what the whole streamer is. Gay. You're gay. You're just gay.
No, you're not. I'm not gay though. I'm not gay. Y'all just be saying I'm just gay. I'm not, bro. I'm not gay. I'm actually probably the most normal Twitch streamer on Twitch.tv. Respectfully.
Yo, W fucking lie.
I don't know about that.
I am. What the fuck?
W fucking lie.
I
yo. Nah, yo. I think it's crazy. Listen, I think it's crazy that you say that with like you believe it. Like you say it like you believe it yourself.
You're muddy.
You're muddy, bro.
No, your
I
Discord is
can
muddy.
Whoa. Oh, how'd I get muted? Oh, I was saying, yeah, because I am the most normal. Like, I don't know why that's like so hard to believe. I'm
Hey,
normal
bro.
as shit.
No, I feel like Albert, you're mistaken a bit. He's normal, but he's just gay normal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can anything could be the norm for
Like
you.
this
if you just
is
make
my
it the
well,
norm.
no, technically
Okay,
this
whoa,
is
whoa,
my
whoa,
normal.
Whoa. What are we like? Why are we lying right now? You put Shot next to a normal person, are you gonna say he's normal?
Yeah. I'm
Hold on, it's
opening
I
them.
don't know
You see-
about that.
Hold
You
on.
see how his voice got high pitched?
Damn.
Yo,
Oh,
is it okay
on a
aside
serious
from
thing, though. On a
the
serious
fact
thing.
that when
It's
someone's
so
voice gets that high, like they know they're lying themselves.
also, it's okay not to be normal, man. It's all right. It's okay not to be normal.
I'm normal to me. This is my normal. So maybe that's what I'm saying. This is my normal.
Okay, I get
Yeah,
you.
You can be
that's
normal
fine.
to yourself.
It's
You can be
fine.
everything.
We
But
love
you're
it that
gay.
way.
But you're gay. It's fine. You're gay.
I guess I'm gay. I guess I'm gay. Like I guess.
I think
I don't think he's
it's
gay.
fine to say that's your normal, and we love it that way. That's your normal. That's who you know. That's when someone says Shaw. That's who we envision. You know what I mean? Just I don't think it's the best idea to just go up to people and say, "Yeah, I'm normal," and then do shit like that, because then like it might scare them a little bit.
I mean,
I'm not
scared, though.
the things he was doing was questionable. Well, I don't think he's gay.
When I
don't
envision
know.
Shaw, when I hear Shaw so tweaky, alright, here's the first thing I think of. I imagine Shaw on that black bed, humping a pillow, fucking humping a pillow up and down, going down while screaming. That's what I envision.
Listen, but like I be doing it on some fun shit though. Like this isn't weird. Going like this and doing this isn't weird. That's normal
Retweet,
activity.
lady, retweet. Nah, bro, you're just gay.
Okay, there's no guessing you're gay. Like I guess I'm gay, guys. Like I guess.
There's no guessing you're gay.
Bro, Shot, there's literally an emo
don't
of
know
you
what's
arching
wrong.
your back, bro. Like,
Yo, whoa,
This one?
whoa.
Like that's not crazy.
bro,
That's not
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's not
Nah,
crazy.
that's really not even that crazy. Yo, Shot, low key, bro, show us the craziest shit you've ever done right now.
No, whoa. See, like, y'all always trying to see me, like,
See, nah, see,
weird
that's gay
stuff.
color.
Look at y'all. Meezy!
No,
Meezy
bro.
vanished, bro.
No, bro.
Well, I feel like we need to get back into the serious shit. Let's get back into the podcast. So I got another
that
question.
one lady, yeah.
This might be a bit deep. What's your biggest regret in life, or the guiltiest you felt in life?
He kind of answered that
If
already.
you have any.
I would say I'd say I wouldn't have regrets. Guilt. I would say I've been lately really been thinking about it, and I feel like my biggest guilt was not putting myself first. I think damn, like I really like it hit me. Like not putting myself first. That was my biggest guilt. I was
Hold on, give me a minute.
I was openly, I'd be like, I think I was too much.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me? Am
Yeah, I can hear. We can hear.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, what's that?
You got a business
oh,
call.
He said music. Oh, Vern will be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying for me, I feel like my biggest thing was putting other people before me. I feel like I've always struggled with that. Just always like kind of trying to help everyone, trying to do this and trying to do that. And I think a lot of guilt got built up over the years of just not putting myself first and worrying about other people too much. The only person I should be worrying about is my girl or it should be, you know, family and shit like that. Like I'm too overly worried about other
Mhm.
people than myself, and I feel like that's what I'm fucking up. I feel like I never had true self love until I, you know, really starting to pay attention because all my happiness and stuff was coming through other people, and I'm building that right now. I'm trying to get self love in myself
Uh,
so I can really give love out how it
uh,
should be given love instead of
hold on.
just
I'm gonna
using
say
it.
this.
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. I know, but I gotta leave early because I got some shit planned. Uh, Shaw, I hope you have fun with them, bro. I appreciate you pulling up. I love you, bro.
Okay, sounds good. For
yo,
sure, bro.
Alfred
Do
Mays,
your
bro.
thing.
Get him
Handle
the
your
fuck out of
business.
here.
It's so good, Vermizzy, bro.
What? All right, love y'all.
All right, my boy. All right, my boy. Reed. All
See you,
right, my boy.
Verm. All right, back into it.
Yo, so Sha, I know earlier you said that you had like a lot of trust issues and stuff like that. So I could kind of relate to you on that level, you know, like I have
I
trust
wouldn't
issues.
say
I've
it's
had
like
people in the
I
past.
would. I still have like it's never like people can continuously. It's almost like a continuous thing where it's like I almost
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let that guard down a little bit. Where it's like I let people in and then they ruin it again and then they ruin it again. It's like and when you keep doing that, it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder, right? But when you find that one person, for when you really can open up and really trust them on some shit, then it's like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
That's
different.
only for that person. It's like it's very special. It's very special.
Mm.
Whoever has it.
Yeah, how do you like what do you really tell yourself to get to that point? Because I could relate to you on that level where I've had people in the past and I have trust issues. Even to this day I have trust issues. I completely understand. And it's hard for me sometimes to like open up. So I want to know how exactly you go about it. Like what do you really tell yourself?
I think I'd go off of more of I notice how people move with other people, not just with me. Like for example, if you guys all treat me with a lot of respect and kindness, how are you treating everybody else? Especially for streamers, how are you treating the one viewer streamers? How? I look at all of that stuff. I look at every little thing, and depending the way you're moving, I'll know my answer right away, right? And
Mm.
if you break that first stage, then I'll go in the second stage, which I'll tell you little things by little things. And if I hear that news come out somewhere or other people mention it, I'll be like, oh, okay, so you couldn't even hold like a little thing by yourself, right? And then there's like other stages where it's like for me, like you know, my person, whatever the case may be, it's like they were really digging onto issues that I had, right? And no one else ever really did that. They really showed me what it feels like to be like cared for on some shit. You feel me? No one ever really went to those levels, and I think for me, when I seen that, I was like, damn, like this person really does care about me. Versus everyone else that doesn't really care. You know what I mean? Like
Refund, little
overly
toy.
trying to get
Refund,
the
refund.
issue, overly trying to
I'll
find
do
out
it
what's going
later.
on.
You
But you
get
don't have
you
to
get
even talk to me. You know,
redeem it later.
talk about it,
Refund for
whatever.
right now though.
And I think when that kept happening over a span period of time, it really made me feel like, damn, I can really trust this person. And sometimes it just happens naturally. Sometimes you're not really looking for anything, or you know what I'm saying. You're minding your own business, and then someone just comes into your life, and it's like beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's what I would say happened. Yeah, saw some beautiful shit, and it's like I feel like you're not gonna have that very often, but if you do, it's very like really cherish that moment because who knows if it can last however long it does. But if you do have something like that, like really try to keep it as long as you can and don't let it go.
Okay. I got a question, Shaw. This kind of goes away from this one a bit, but if you were able to go 5 years in the past, what's one main thing you would tell yourself, like the most important thing that you have one chance, 5 years in the past, you can only tell yourself one thing. What would you say, your old self?
Don't let anyone ever tell you what you can and can't do in your life.
Hmm.
Don't let anyone restrict what you can and can't do. Don't let anyone put a mental blockage where, oh, something's oversaturated or something's too hard to do or this or that. Don't let anyone ever tell you what you can or can't do ever in your entire life. No matter if it's your family, friends, whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
never, because that will always block you, and that'll go with the same insecurities of not trying to show people like your true side to yourself. Like you're always insecure about how people will judge you. You know, all that ties into one big thing where it's like don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do because it's like if they're judging you and they say, oh, this is corny, this is loser shit, what the fuck you doing, now you're letting that get into your head and you're telling them what you can't do, even though that loser, corny, whatever shit can literally make you millions of dollars and get you a huge influence in a lot of people and inspire many out there that wish that they had some guidance like that.
Hmm.
Okay.
I feel like I've always said that, especially when it comes to content creation, especially content creation, because everybody that does content creation obviously started at the bottom. They started with like zero. You know what I'm saying? No one starts content creation, then they already like pop off first like overnight. Um, I've always said that everyone is always gonna say like that it's corny. Everyone's always gonna say that it's not. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna do this and that. And the reason that they say that is because as of right now, you're literally at the rock bottom, but you gotta build your way up. Because those people that are telling you that you're not gonna make it, those are gonna be the same people that are gonna be like all over you once you're all the way. Once you actually make it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a fact. They also think it's impossible in their
100%.
eyes. They think that's impossible to do what you're doing. So that plays a part too.
Exactly.
I feel
And it's
like
like, and I
jealousy
will even
also.
say this for myself. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I feel like jealousy might also, yeah, like Guard said,
Yeah.
jealousy might also take account into that, because a lot of people are jealous because they're either too scared or they can't like start something that they want to do. So then when they see that someone else is starting to do something that they really enjoy doing, they start to get jealous, they get envious, and they will try everything in their power to try and bring you down. So that kind of like falls into the whole don't let other people, bring you down, don't let other people tell you what to do with your life.
And they mostly hate
Yep.
that they see you happy doing something that's like you happy doing something too.
Yes.
Like that's a big part of it. They see you happy doing what you're doing. In their eyes, it's like, how is he happy
100%.
doing that? And they working a 9 to 5 and they're depressed. Like it goes into that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think most people get they just get stuck in that little loop of just like, damn, what is this person gonna say? What are my friends gonna say? Whatever the case may be. Even when you first start, even from my own experience, right? Like my friends were supportive, sure, but were they as supportive as they see the shit right now? Like where the viewers come in and motion is there, or whatever the case may be. No, right? No one's really there with you at the very very beginning. Very very few people are there with you, and usually those are the people online around the world, right? Even your closest people don't like your post, but the person around across like thousands of fucking miles will like your post and support you and be like, "You got this. Keep pushing yourself. Doing this, doing that." It's like you almost find the most genuine, closest people around the world,
Yep.
rather than people at your own thing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I think me exploring out, even going to different places when I haven't before, it showed me how important that was. It's like I feel like for myself, I've connected even more to people around the world than I have people in my own area. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more real and genuine
Yeah.
people I felt like through the internet than they were even in my own life, based off what I've seen and the experiences I've had. And I think that is something I took a lot. So, but yeah, people
Fact.
get jealous, people get envious, people get all of that. But that's everybody does it. I'm not gonna say like you. Everybody can lie as much as they want, but every single person gets jealous and envious. It's the way you go about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you go about these things. You can go about it in a bad way, get jealous, envious, start hating, doing this, or you can take that jealous and envious and be like, damn, what are they doing that I'm not doing? Maybe I can improve in myself. Whatever the case may be, you can. It's all like
Or
the
ask
way
for
you
advice
fuel
too.
it back into it, right? Or ask for advice. It's all of the way that you can fuel it into yourself, right? Either you can fuel it negativity or you can make it into a positive thing and take it in a good way and be like, yo, if he's working this hard, then I need to be working this hard. If he's doing this, you know what I'm saying, and I look up to that, then why the fuck am I not doing this shit? So that's how you got to look at it. But everybody gets jealous, everybody gets envious. You just have to find a way to go about it instead of a bad way. If you do it in a
Mm-hmm.
bad way, then your true colors will come out, and then you'll get fucked over anyways. Like everything comes to the light. You can't hide in the darkness forever. Something's gonna come to the light. The truth will always come. So it's like you might as well try like not hide shit because it will always come back and haunt you. So
You might as well always be honest, because every lie that you ever tell will always come out at some
That's a
point.
fact.
Doesn't matter when, but it will always come out at some point.
God
Now,
don't like ugly, man. God do not like ugly.
Mm-hmm.
now with like
yes, sir.
streaming and everything, or just content creation in general, you like the bigger you get, the more stuff you see, the more stuff you learn from other people. It's stuff like that. More stuff you see in the background. Like, what do you think, or what would you say is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
During my content journey or during my entire life?
Matter of fact, let's just say your entire life, whichever.
I would say my biggest failure that I learned, and to this day I control, is my greed. I think my greed really haunts me. I think it really fucked me over a lot of times, and it was the greed of just trying to get everything so fast instead of trying to really appreciate of what I've already had. You feel me? Just trying to like, oh, I just want to get there as soon as possible. Try to blow up as soon as I can, whatever the case may be. And when I was able to control it, what I'm saying, get the most amount of money, whatever. I got hit in life experience straight in the face, lost a lot of fucking money
Yo,
before.
Lilton,
Lost a
why
lot of
would I
friendships
just
before.
do
You know what
that
I'm
right
saying?
now, bro?
It was all because of
Flex,
some
I don't even
pressure.
got the
You feel me?
controller, bro. I have to
And
go outside to get the
everybody has
controller in
greed
my
in
room,
them,
bro.
but it's
I'm
the
so
same way
good
you
off
can
that, bro.
help
I'm
people out
lazy.
the greed. You can control it in a good way, or you can fuck it all over. And I feel like that was one of those big mistakes that I was like, damn, like if I wasn't greedy, my life would have changed like last year, right? But I was greedy and I got fucked up, but I needed it because if I still had that greed back then with the amount of money, then what could have happened in the future? It would probably would have been even a bigger fuck up later on, and then you would have been fucked up regardless. So it's like those lessons sometimes when they happen, even when it hurts the most in that moment, it could be haunting you way worse down the line. Like I would have rather had it happen early than way later down my life, because then that would have completely been even more fucked, right?
That's a
But
fact, yeah.
also a lot of people just give up on themselves, right? And that's one thing, you just don't quit on yourself. You don't lose yourself. You get your ass back up. You know what I'm saying? You do what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you need that one day to cry it out, you know what I'm saying? Lay in the bed, whatever. Take that one day. But the next day, you better get your ass up. Get back to the game. You know what I'm saying? Get back to it. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Life isn't stopping for you. Time keep moving. Everybody's still working just as hard. Why the fuck are you just stopped and you're done? Ain't no one give a
That's a
fuck
fact.
about you. There might be one or two people, but everybody else, bro, they keep going. Competition never ends. This game is a full competition. At the end of the day, we're friends, but this is still competition. You learn off of each other. It's friendly co.
Mhm.
If you take 2 weeks off, bro, peace. I'm lapping you.
Yeah, that's a
Yep.
fact. That is a
That's the
fact.
reality.
That's the reality of it. No,
Spit
it's
some real
actually
shit,
the
champ.
reality of it.
I really
I
like.
see
I
why this
really
nigga
love your
Sean.
mindset, Shaw. I love it, bro.
That's why his fucking TikTok clips used to fucking get me, man.
Dead
I
ass.
used to be
What-
scrolling. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
fuck
oh
That
shit.
little basic shit. Oh my god, bro. Shit.
When it comes to
I don't
like,
do it like, bro. I don't be like spitting like. I'd be on some troll shit. Like I don't even be like going in and like really spitting game like that. But I have all of this in my mind. Like I can do it all. That's what I'm saying. When you're able to bring in so much like versatility in your game, especially as a content creator, like people are gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? Like he was just shaking ass, and now he's just telling me his whole fucking speech that really just
You
impacted my
changed,
life.
man. That's
Who the
not
fuck
you
is
not
this
the,
dude?
I mean, you not the
Right?
fully saying. It changed a little bit. A lot, but nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking holy. All right, go ahead, Kelly. You had something to say, right?
You got
yeah, my
some
bad.
Okay, man.
So what do you think is like, if
Bro,
someone were to
I
go up
love
to you
how
and
Shaw
ask you
thinks. I'm being so for real.
how
The
would
way
they would like
Shaw thinks
start
is actually
streaming and stuff
insane.
like that, what do you think is a trait that they should have?
In a good
Like, what
way,
do you think
though.
is
I love
a
it.
trait a streamer should have?
I think every streamer should have a trait of knowing how to talk well.
Mm.
If you don't know how to talk well, you'll never be a good streamer, and that's just a fucking fact. If you're not good at speaking, if you know what I'm saying, if you whatever the case may be, I don't think you're gonna be a good streamer, because of streaming, as far as being a streamer, like you need to be able to really speak well in any way, right? You don't have to talk like me. I'm a fucking yapper, and I can keep going, and I talk pretty fast, right? And I don't really stop that much. You don't need to get to that level, but as you keep doing it, I wasn't like this before. You look at my shit 8 months ago, I was nothing like this. But as I kept practicing, as I kept doing it, as I kept talking, you feel me? It got easier to the point where it's like I don't need to stop for 10 hours straight, 24 hours straight, whatever. I can just keep going. And I feel like talking is the biggest thing, because that's the most engaging thing when you're talking, right? If you're just quiet, not really doing anything, letting things happen, people are going to get bored. But if you're always talking, right? You're always kind of mixing it in with stuff, not just talking. I think that really adds a lot of element, right? Same
and
with
being
reaction
different
channel.
too.
If you're
Be the
talking,
same.
yeah, if you're gonna watch a reaction channel, right? And if that person isn't giving a reaction, then what the fuck am I watching your reaction channel for? I want someone's
Yeah.
opinion and their advice on that reaction.
Mhm.
So it's like it all ties back into talking. That's why salesmen are such good talkers. That's why all these people are such good speakers, because it's like you need to be a good talker. Communication is one of the biggest skills to have. If you can communicate well, you will probably be successful in your life. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
100%. No, 100%. It's like, yeah, like you keep saying, you really just have to know how to talk and keep talking. You just can't really, you know what I mean?
Question I want to ask. I feel like I know your answer, but I just want you to
Bro,
say
this
it.
motherfucker
How do you
Shaw.
deal with
Oh my god, where's Drew's
hate
key? Get.
in real life and like, for instance, streaming, like in general?
That's a good question, and I feel like it's unfortunate because it happens all the time to this day, right? And that's fine, right? It could be the same people that say, "Man, I love you, I respect the grind, whatever," talking shit behind the scenes, saying "fuck this dude, he's an ego, or he's this and that," right? People do that all the time. And I think for that, first of all, you got to block out the noise, and secondly, There's this book that I read. It's called The Obstacle Is the Way. I used to read it. You feel me? I took a lot of it from it, and basically the book. It also woke me up when I was wanting to quit. This book really woke me up and made me think about it. It's like the obstacles that happen that you can control. Why are you letting it affect you? If you have no control of people hating you, you have no control of this going on and that, then why are you letting that affect what you need to be doing? You are supposed to only worry about the things you need to be doing. You need to worry about the things that you can control, that are in your control, not the things other people are doing. If other people are talking trash, what does that have to do with you? You can control it in a way by blocking it out. You can control it in a way by telling them, "Hey, bro, like I didn't do nothing to you. If you have a problem, that's on you. Peace out. Like I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep working hard, right?" And I think when you think of it like that and not get too emotional and be in your feelings too much because of that, I think you'll be way better off. And that's just a life lesson in general. Do what you can control, and what you can't control, let it be. You can't control it. Sure, be sad about it for a day, 2 days. Back in the game. Do what you can control. If you're sad about it, then work harder. Go to the gym. Get your body right. Do something. Eat well. Something. You know what I'm saying? There's always like when there's a negative, there's a positive usually. You know what I'm saying? Turn that negative into a positive. Boom. Keep going.
That's a fact. Yeah, you either can use it as fuel or just use it and just the truth. So I feel like yeah. Well, yeah, it's a fact.
I got a question as
That
well,
is a
Shaw.
fact.
I don't know if you answered this yet, but like, everybody has goals. Do you have one goal that you really want to accomplish? Like this, like you want to accomplish it before you die. Like this is the most important goal to you. Do you have one? And what is it if you do?
Before dying, I think if I didn't make an impact to me, what that means is like making an impact to the world in some way. I think I failed in life. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm.
that wasn't, especially because how much I love doing this shit. So for me, it would be streaming. If I didn't make an impact, which I already have, you know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be like I failed what my mission was. But if I
Mm.
didn't make an impact like that, and I didn't really push myself, like I didn't push myself to the limits that I could have, knowing that, and I had that guilt inside my heart and my mind the whole time. I think that would eat me alive, and that would be the worst thing. I would say before, if you ask me, I would probably just say get rich or die trying on some shit. But a lot of things in my life have changed. Even if I wasn't the most richest person and had a family, you know what I'm saying? I had a family. I was successful in some way. You know, working hard, pushing myself. I think I would be very happy with that. And I feel like in this life, you're gonna always continue to want more and more and more. It'll never stop. You're gonna get your first 1,000, right? First 1,000. You're gonna want, I want 2,000. Then you want 5,000. Then you want 10,000, 20,000. You're gonna keep wanting to go more and more and more, but you'll never find contentment with what you have, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? You want that hunger. You always want a little bit of hunger, but you also want to be happy in acceptance of what you have. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate what you have. Appreciate what God gave you. You know what I'm saying? And go through life in that way. So.
That's a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on actually TikTok actually posted a couple days ago. A lot of people worried about money more than their morals, and I feel like if you have your morals down and have something in life and you're doing something that you're happy and enjoying, money's gonna come because off of the sake of having morals and grinding and being consistent, ain't nothing to worry about if you got your morals too with that. So I feel like that goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real shit. Real fucking shit. Oh, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
these good. Those are some good
I
questions.
like
Y'all
this,
got some
man.
good questions fucking spitting
Hey.
now. I like this. It's good stuff.
Come on now,
And your
bud.
answers are fucking
But like,
They
amazing,
thought you
Shaw,
were
too.
firm, Max Dome.
yeah,
That's
honestly,
true.
it also depends on the guest. Like you're being a really good guest because a lot of the questions honestly go based off what you answer. Also,
Yeah.
we got a little prompt, but I hope you know we've been done with that prompt for like the longest time. Everything we've been saying has literally been just based off your questions, your answers.
The
We've been
answers,
bouncing off.
My
Generally.
answers?
yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
good. Good.
Come
Well,
on,
damn.
buddy.
Well, W on the fly questions. You guys are killing it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this all off the head. This all off the head right now.
Damn, I was gonna ask one. Fuck.
Take your time, Callie.
Catch it.
Take your time.
I had it.
Ooh. I will say one thing, bro.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
what, yo? So when it comes to this whole like, so how do you feel about someone who is doing this for the money rather than actually doing it for the passion? Because I know there's a certain few people that I know who they talk about streaming, how they want to start streaming, they want to do this, and then I ask them why they want to do it, and then they start saying it because they're like it's just a fast way for them to get money. Like they want to get money. They're worried about just making it big. Just want to turn on the screen and then get money. And I keep trying to explain to them that that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to stuff like this, it has to be a passion of yours. It has to be something that you really enjoy doing.
I know the
Because
answer.
everybody like they just see some like they see someone like Kai, you know, like on the
Yeah.
big screen, and it's kind of like, oh, like I want to be like that, and they think it's gonna happen overnight, right? But then at the same time, Kai did it at the beginning because he enjoyed doing it. It was a passion of his. Like content creation has to be a passion of
Mhm.
yours for you to do like anything to do with content creation. It just has to be a passion of yours. It's just not. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't start it because
Just
you're
for
just trying
money.
to make money off of it.
Yeah,
You shouldn't start it just because of the money of it. You should start it because it's something that you really enjoy doing.
and it's bigger than you. Nah, I mean I can answer it for you if he's doing something.
Yeah, you're good. I heard most
Oh,
of it. I was getting distracted. I was getting like a call and
are
stuff.
you fine? You fine?
I okay. I feel like everything. You're basically to summarize your question is how do I feel about people that do this game for the money and not the actual love of it, right? That's basically
Yeah.
what I got. Yep, am I missing that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say those people that are doing it for just the money, first of all, they're always gonna end up failing in the end because eventually you're just gonna get burnt out of it because
Yep.
you don't love it. And when you don't love it and when you get tired of it, either it's gonna happen very early or it's gonna happen a little bit later. But it will happen, and then you're just gonna quit and you're gonna give up. You're not gonna want to do it anymore. Um, but I think when you go in that approach, especially early on, I think it'll tire you out faster. You're not gonna fuck with it a lot of times, and you're gonna realize that damn, this shit is a lot harder than what I thought, and maybe it's not even worth it in the first place. That's why you see so many people fucking quit and not do this as well. On top of that, when you're going in with the mindset of I'm doing this for money, that means you're willing to snake everyone, you're willing to sell your soul, you're willing to do any of this to get whatever you need to get to. And I just feel like when you're going it with it in that approach, everything comes to the light and the truth will happen, and eventually you tarnish your own reputation by it. So
Yeah.
I think
100%.
going in with
100%.
No,
that
It's
approach is you'll just fuck
it's
yourself.
something like it's also because I feel like when it comes to content creation, it's just a lot of there's a lot of thought that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just do the same thing over and over and over and then expect it to work. You know what I'm saying? Like that repetition, it gets boring for people. No one's gonna really like stay if you just keep doing the same thing over and over. Like your prime example of that, Shaw. You do things differently every day. You try to add your own spin to it. You try to, you try not to do the same thing over and over too much. You know what I mean?
it's a fact.
So I feel like the people that are doing it for the
Exactly.
money, it's just kind of like they don't really, they're kind of like gonna do the same thing over and over and then expect it to just pop off, just like
Right.
overnight.
Yeah.
It's more if
That's what
they
I'm saying
just
because it's gonna get to a point where it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be like, yo, is the money worth it with the fucking work I'm putting in? Right? You're gonna have a moment in your life where you're like, yo, the money is not fucking worth the amount of work I'm
No,
putting
I
in.
did it, Lil
If I'm
Twin.
really
He
chasing
made
for the
himself
money,
sick.
why am I doing this? It doesn't even make sense. And that's when they'll just quit.
Hmm.
They just won't. They just will be like, what the fuck am I
yeah,
doing?
especially
Yep.
when they see
I had a
Yeah.
realization. I'm not.
Honest,
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like like they'll quit before they even get to that point because, like I said, it's just they're so like tuned in on the money that they don't realize how much time and effort and thought actually has to go into this whole like
Mm.
streaming thing. So I like, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people quit before they even get to the point of like I'm putting in too much work, not making enough money because they just see no money coming in and they don't want
yeah.
to put in the work like at all.
No, also the thing about I'm mad Twitch kind of made it more easier, but the thing I like about Twitch also is they make you put the work in even to make money. So it would be I feel like they would quit before they because you have to be back in the before they switched it to making it more easier, you had to put the hours in,
Mhm.
uh the viewers, and I feel like people that's in there for the money, they gonna get to a point where they start doing it and no money's coming in, that they ain't gonna want to do it because they're doing it and they're not getting making no money. So I feel like that's the one they gonna quit
Yeah.
right there.
For
Yep.
sure.
It
For
took
sure.
me
I
a
mean,
whole
I'm
month to
sure
get
all of you guys
monetized
had a
back then.
moment where you. I'm sure all of you guys had a moment where you guys wanted to quit as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, everybody has a moment where they're just like, damn, it's too much. I'm stressed. I'm overworked, I'm burnt out, whatever the case may be. But you're still here. You feel me? You're
Just
still
can't
grinding. You're still
Oh
trying to
yeah.
push. You're still going
For
through it.
Hundred
my
percent.
can't live
yeah,
with
I
the thought
um
that you quit like
Nope.
that. Can't live with that thought.
yeah.
yeah
Or just
yeah.
won't be able
Right.
to live like that.
Never quit on yourself.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I had that moment, and I feel like every streamer hits this moment at some point. It's just a moment where you hit a wall, and it just seems like you're not going anywhere. And whether it's like view count, whatever it is, but there's a wall that you're gonna come across, and once you hit that wall, it's gonna feel like you're going nowhere. There's nowhere to go. You can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go down, you can't go up. The only way you could go is backwards, but you're not meant to go backwards. You're supposed to break through that wall,
Yes.
or else you're not going to be able to move forward with it. Because I remember what happened with me was I was literally like, I would sit here and I would tell myself like, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Because like literally like I'm not going anywhere, like nothing is happening. And I realized after giving it thought that I'm meant to. It's not meant to happen this fast. Whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. I just got to keep doing what I enjoy doing and doing it the way that I'm doing it, because it's going to attract the people that enjoy it.
Right. Exactly.
So go ahead, Sean.
No, I was saying exactly. No, go ahead. I just
Oh.
wanted to agree with his point.
Nah, but
You guys
also,
were saying- you guys have the right. You guys have the right headspace. Like you guys know what you're talking about. So
yeah. But I feel like from it's Sean kind of said it one of the experiences, but I feel like it's two things that with the streaming thing that you realize in the beginning is you're gonna get burnt out. Even to this day, even when you get big, you're gonna get no matter what how big small you are, you're always gonna get burnt out. But I feel like my experience was I had to get monetized. I had this day, I was like, you know what, man? I streamed before I got monetized. I streamed for a whole year, and I used to be very inconsistent. I used to just stream because I like to see myself gaming or talking. I had friends also, and I had people around me that used to watch me. But it was, I say, last year of December. I had no November. I had got a PC. I said now I have something that I can't make excuses for. I have a PC, so I can stream. There's no excuses. I streamed for the whole December every day, 6 o'clock. Even when I was working, 6 o'clock. Every day got monetized. I got burnt out, and I was sitting there like, damn. I thought once I got monetized, I was gonna keep going. I took a week off, and the whole week I was just thinking I need to start putting ideas. I start seeing Coop and Sean. I said his name wrong. I started seeing your TikToks on just post. I didn't post. I just stream. I didn't at all. And I remember you had pointed something out to me on in the application. You was like, "Why you ain't posting?" I said, I don't know why. I didn't. When you said it to me, it just opened. Like it opened my mind. Like, why am I not posting? And I realized that it wasn't just about streaming. It's about promoting myself. And ever since that day, I've been streaming and posting for 200 and what? How many days? 200 and 236 days. I post on TikTok every day and I stream every day. Ever since that day, and shit, I've been growing. So I feel like it just you believe in yourself, and when you get burnt out, figure out what you need to do to get out that burnt out. If you need a day, take that day and get back on your shit. That's the longest I ever took was a day off.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get that, and I'm glad because I feel like everybody had those moments where someone just said something and it completely opens your eyes, even though you heard it before. But it's like I don't
Yeah,
know when someone says it specifically in that moment, in that time, because you were there in that moment, right? It just happens. You feel me? And it's like that's you just have to be there, man. That's why you have to keep showing up every single day, because one of the days you're gonna get lucky. That's gonna happen. It's gonna open your whole mind, open your whole perspective, and then you're gonna take life in a whole nother approach.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean,
Yo,
it's
Max, you got a
good.
question? Because we low-key got to wrap it up.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
a good
question right
podcast.
now. No, honestly, Shaw answer a ton of shit, bro. Even without asking questions, bro. But like I
That's
think
what I'm saying. You got good
yeah.
answers.
So,
But
that's
like,
all.
Good, Dart? Nope.
I want him to ask us questions instead of him like us asking him. I want him to ask
that's
all of
fine.
us a question,
You can ask his question.
and then that can be the end of it.
I guess I mean, okay.
This is the
I
first we've
want to
ever done
say,
before.
I think the question. Yeah, I want to say this. I think it's just one question. I want to say when have you guys? Well, first of all, have you guys ever had a moment in your journey already where there was no reason for you to keep going?
where there was no reason to keep going.
Where there was no reason, zero. All signs are pointing. Don't do it. Don't stream. Like, why are you streaming?
Caliber, I'll let you go first. I mean, unless you don't.
I think no. I literally think it was what I
If
was talking
not,
about
if
earlier.
not, the
Got you.
question.
I'm gonna bring it.
Yeah,
Got you.
if
Got you.
not, I
Lutz.
guess the question or add on to it where it's like, how would you go about it then, if that moment was to come?
Is that good?
How would you?
So
go
I
first,
think
Caliber.
I
Give me 2
think my
seconds.
answer would be basically when I was talking about earlier. It was like it was literally that wall that I hit, and when I hit that wall, I would stream. I would end stream, and I would kind of sit there and really think about like what just happened. Like I don't even know what just happened. I don't even know what I did. And like I said, I was basically just questioning myself, like why am I even really doing this right now? Like I'm not going anywhere. It's not like you said. All signs are pointing to me not streaming. I'm literally looking at a wall. Nothing. All I could do is go backwards. I didn't want to go backwards. I already put in too much work to go backwards. So I was standing there, sitting there. I would like talk with my girlfriend every day. I would kind of just like talk to her about it, and she would basically just be telling me like, you know, you just you gotta keep going, you gotta keep streaming, you gotta, you know, because this is something that you really enjoy doing. She was basically reminding me that it's something that I really enjoy doing. That's something that I always talked about doing. So if it wasn't for her, honestly, I don't even know. I would probably quit a while back. But I think I
Like, it was
definitely
something
reached a
special,
point
see?
where I definitely reached a point where I was like, I was close to just stop.
You want to go, Max? Or you want me to go?
I could go. For me, honestly, I can't really remember a time where I had no reason at all. But the other question was, if how I'll prepare for it or how like I approach it. Right, Shaw? Is that right? Shaw?
What?
The other question, because I can't really remember a time where I had no reason to keep going in this stuff. The other question was like, I can't remember what the other question. What was the other question again?
How would you go about it?
How I
It
go
was just
about
it
it?
was just an add on to it. How would you go about it? How
Honestly,
would you go about where literally in your life there's no reason, you're completely distraught, like you're fucked, like you're mentally fucked. You have no idea, you have no vision of doing this anymore. You have no reason. The purpose is gone. The thing is gone. It doesn't make sense to keep going. Why are you keep going?
honestly, I feel like okay. I feel like I definitely experienced this once, and what I literally did is just lie to myself. I told myself that I could be great, I could be amazing, I could do this, I have a passion for this. I kept lying to myself, lying over and over, even if I didn't believe it at all. I still did it, and it worked out. I'm here now. I believe it. Now I believe it. I could tell myself that I want to do this stuff. I want to do this streaming stuff. I know I could be really good at this, and I believe it. I believe it now. And honestly, it comes to down just me. I was just being delusional. I was making myself become delusional until I believed it. Like fake it till you make it, or something like that. That quote, I really like that, and that's really what all I did. When it happened to when I feel like I had no purpose at all in doing this stuff. So yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so you basically you lied to yourself
Yes.
to make everything happen.
Yep. Just lied.
I like it. That's the
Manifested
mindset.
it. That's what you
Lie to
really did.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, if there was no reason for me to do it, if I had, like, if I was at a point in the streaming, I had like a fan base still, and that I had no reason, my thing would be, I would say, it's bigger than me. That's what will have me keep going because I would feel like I had to be there for these people that supported me when no one else supported me, and people that have been here on the days I felt like it was a purpose. So I would feel like I said, it's bigger than me. So I will keep going off of the strength of that, even if I had like all them against me or I feel like it was a purpose. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. I like it. I guess I'll ask one more. I'm not mad at that. Those are good answers for all of y'all. What are y'all going to do? You know what I'm saying in this year? Give me 3 goals that you're trying to hit this year on your streaming journey. What are 3 goals that you're trying to hit on your streaming
Okay.
journey?
Who wanna take it? Who wanna go first?
I mean, I guess I definitely
Anybody.
I definitely
Anybody.
wanna. So by the end of this year, I think I could definitely hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, 1,000%. If I believe in myself, I could do it. Second, I want to be a lot more consistent with my streaming, and third, I want to be come up with a lot more like ideas for streaming, and like community wise. Like I want to do more stuff with my community and actually like build a community, so that way people feel more like engaged when they're watching me instead of just like they're just sitting there watching me.
Okay.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta take one from you, Caliber. That 1K, that's a big milestone for me. The second one, I wanna I wanna at least get, even if it's one, I wanna do an IRL stream for sure. I wanna try that and see how that feels in IRL. And also I wanna do more, like he said, I wanna do more stuff with my community. I wanna give back to my community. I wanna do things where like my community feels like I'm one of them, like we're all human, you know. So yeah, that's you can go, Max.
All right. One of mine, I feel like I kind of already achieved this, but it's just something I wanted to keep going. There's one of my viewers, Child Dumb. They text me. They said that every single time they go into my stream, they like watching me. It makes their day better. I just want that to keep going. I want to keep that because my main goal, especially with streaming, like one of my main goals is just get on here, entertain, make people more happy, make their day better, and I just want that to keep going. I just want to keep that role. I want to do that. Another one will say definitely build a community because I was that type of person who I used to think was, that you don't need a community, that you could do everything solo. But I think ever since I started building this community like a month ago, a bit more, it showed me that you need people around you. You need people who can support you. You need people that can help you and build you up as well. So definitely build the community more. Third will be this one's kind of a high one, but I feel like I can achieve it just mostly because they already know who I am. Maybe a collab with Stable Renato. You know,
Never know. You never know. So you seen one of your videos I seen it on TikTok.
Yep.
Hey, W goals, W goals, W goals.
W goals, bro. W fucking goals.
Thank you.
All right,
No, I feel that, bro. You
before
guys, I'm glad. Oh, go ahead.
before we end it here, I want you to tell the chat something. I want you to tell the chat what you hope they take away from this podcast today.
R6. Lil 20 and 30, y'all
I
gone,
wanna
bro.
tell the chat, man,
Grow
I
up,
feel like
gang.
the chat, there's a variety of different ages. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they're gonna take it in different ways. I think at the end of the day, it's very simple. The message should be very simple. You just don't let yourself go ever. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard life gets, no matter whatever challenges you get through, pick yourself back up, man. Put yourself back in those positions, man. Because without those life experiences, you won't become the best version of yourself. And I think you have to also take the chance and take the risk. Always do that. Always. And if you're not trying to battle against your fears and the things that make you scared and nervous, then you're never gonna grow. And I feel like the whole time in your life, that's all you should be doing is trying to grow in every single way. Because without that, you're not gonna really find yourself. You're not gonna find yourself fully. You have to live through every single experience. If you're not doing that, then you're already fucking it up. So just keep pushing. Don't give up. Pray to God. Pray to universe. Whatever you pray at. Feel me? Have something bigger than you, bigger power. And I feel like find the one, and I think your life will change.
W podcast, man. W fucking podcast.
Listen, bro,
That was
W, y'all, man.
I wanna thank you for coming in today.
fuck you,
Thank you for coming in today. I feel like so far this has been this is really good. I really like the answers you gave out. And I'm not gonna lie, the whole reason for this podcast when me, Verm, and Max was talking about it was to, learn more about you guys and learn about like streaming.
Nicholas with the follow. I appreciate
And
it.
it's
I'm
also
gonna do the
for
follow
us
for
to
you in a
learn
bit when
about
this
you
ends. I
guys,
appreciate
and
W follow.
I feel like from what we
Thank
learned
you.
today, I feel like I could relate to you a lot more. I feel like I could relate to you a lot more than what I thought I did. And this was really like a learning experience for me. A lot of the answers you gave, or a lot of questions I had for like myself in general, everyday questions. And I just want to, thank you for that. Even though you didn't know, you literally, but like you helped me today. Just want you to know, I know you
I'm
want to
glad,
make
bro.
difference in life and stuff. You have helped me today. You've helped me today. Right? You've answered a lot of questions I've had for myself.
I definitely help everybody here. This is like most serious podcast we had.
So
I ain't gonna
far,
lie.
yes. It's,
I'm not gonna lie. Usually,
When I
be-
log in, I log in. Like I could really
Yeah.
switch the tempo of grab the camera and start fucking it.
Hold
but,
on.
like, I don't.
yeah, go ahead, Sean. Go
Nah,
ahead.
he's
Go
tweaking.
ahead.
He's actually tweaking. Like, go ahead,
he
do it. Let me
been
see how
holding
you
that
do it.
in. He been holding
Let me
that
see how
in.
you do it.
You
though.
guys
Let me
should
see
have
you
asked
do it,
how did
though.
I find my name Tweaky. What?
Oh.
You
He
gotta
holding
go
all that in,
right,
chat.
You gotta like look left, right, grab the camera. Fuck.
What the?
Whoa,
Yo!
whoa, lock in.
Hey,
Yo, what
He about to
the
check his
fuck?
cup.
Yo.
Oh, kids are in trouble today. Yeah, they better get on their ass.
Yo, bro.
Okay.
This.
Listen though, anything else y'all want to tell me? I'm glad that you guys got some inspiration out of it. That's the whole goal, man. That's why I like doing shit like this, because it's not only you guys, but it's anybody that's watching as well, right? You feel what I'm saying? Anybody that's watching, anyone that's listening, they'll take something out of it, even if it's one word, one sentence, whatever the case may be. These little things can literally change your entire life. Deadass. One conversation can change your life. So, W. Betty, appreciate you.
100%. 100%.
Yes.
I agree. Literally,
Wow.
one conversation with someone who has a lot of wise words to say could literally, it's like you said, could change someone's whole perspective on a lot of things.
And
So
motivate.
I just wanna, I appreciate you for coming in today, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was so
This is,
random,
this
right?
is really
Alright,
good.
appreciate
I
you,
got
guys.
your asses. Yo,
This is
Sean,
This is
man,
the
you
last
should
time
go
we
back.
talking to you, man. This is the last time we gonna talk to you, man.
Last time.
What? You said last time. Why
Last
you say
time.
that?
No, he
no,
said
I
it's
said it's
not the
not.
last
It's
time.
not. I
He
said
said
it's
it's not the
not.
last time.
Oh, it's not. Oh, he's
Oh, okay, yeah,
Nah.
no, for sure. Y'all know.
Yo,
me,
there's
bro.
no way.
I'm
There's
not the
no
best at-
way Vermizzi. Yo, there's no way Vermizzi just got on Gary's mod, bro.
GG.
What the fuck he left this shit for? Are we serious right now?
He left this shit for that. It's okay.
Yo,
no
bro.
worries. No worries.
Shop.
Y'all handle y'all business, but thank you guys again for letting me come
Yes.
on, bro, and talk my shit as always.
Of course, bro. Appreciate you for coming in, man.
Have a great rest of your night and stream,
Appreciate
Shaw.
y'all.
Love, bro.
Enjoy the rest of your night, Shaw.
All right, bro. Y'all take care. All right.
Peace.
Have a good one, man.
Good,
God
man.
bless.
You too. Have a good one.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.